Yo, what is up Zombie Nation? I'm Dame and welcome back to another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information and everything that you need to know about zombies. We got that juicy AF like goal today, so let's go get it. 115 likes, I know you guys are gonna smash it, so go down there and destroy that like button. And a quick disclaimer, I am not responsible if you do actually smash your laptop. But guys, since nearly a week from the last episode of Zombie News, we finally have some news. So dudes and dudettes, without further ado, let's get straight into that video. So we have a whole bunch of stories today. Pre-warning, this could be a long video. On paper it looks like a long video, but we're not sure. So if it is, I apologize. You may like longer videos, I'm not sure. A few of you have said in the past that you like them. So let's get straight into the news and jump straight onto the first story, which comes from the one and only Savage himself, Lee Ross. He posted a tweet upon his Twitter and it reads, "All cinematic and in-game dialogue is now complete. Final recordings wrap this week. Cool looking sunglasses emoji, hashtag DLC 2. Yes, finally the hype for DLC 2 is already beginning, literally a week after the release of Rave and the Redwoods on Xbox One and PC. The hype is already beginning. It's getting crazy and we've got a lot of DLC 2 news. Now this tweet is a little bit old and I wasn't going to mention it, but there is a reason that I did mention this tweet. Now the tweet says final recordings wrap this week, hashtag DLC 2. And if you take into consideration of what particular actors might actually be doing the recordings at this particular time, you would assume it to be the actual voice actors for the characters in the game. So when a user on the COD Zombie Reddit brought this to our attention, everything started to make total sense. A user by the name of Yates19 posted a link on the COD Zombie Reddit which directed you to a picture that was recently posted up on Pam Grier's Twitter. Yes, now excuse me if I pronounced the name wrong, but it's Pam Grier, and within this actual picture it was Jay Pharaoh. The title of the post reads, "Jay Pharaoh is so much fun, laughing my ass off, brilliant bruh and me, Mama G." Now as everybody knows, the next DLC 2 special character is going to be a female, and as you know from the tweet I read earlier, they were wrapping up recordings at the end of this week, and a few days later this post with a picture appears on Twitter with Jay Pharaoh, one of the main characters in Infinite Warfare, and Pam Grier. Now this could be anyone, you will say, until you do, of course, a quick little wiki search upon Pam Grier. And Pam Grier herself, she became known in the early 70s for starring in some big films. She was on some films which I didn't recognise myself, but hold up, you will recognise one. She was in a film called The Birdcage, 1972. She was in a film called Coffee, 1973. And she was even in a film called Sheba Baby in 1975. So she really made her name within the 70s. But I've seen one particular name come up many times in my comments when I made a video not long ago, and it was Foxy Brown. Yes, Pam Grier is Foxy Brown. Everybody in my comments section said Foxy Brown. It just makes so much sense. The community are going hype right now. Everybody is 99.9% sure that this is going to be the special actor, the special character in DLC 2 very soon. Guys, what do you think? I know many of you all said Foxy Brown. I didn't know who Foxy Brown was. Of course, she was an actual character or a film. The real name was Pam Grier. Guys, what do you think? Are you hyped? I know a few of you are going to be hyped for this one. I know a few of you wanted Foxy, but yeah, DLC 2 character Pam Grier. Get hyped. Now this kind of leads me on to my next story. Lee Ross again. Yeah, Lee Ross. We literally just hang around Lee Ross's Twitter all day and make videos on Lee Ross's Twitter. Okay, jokes. Anyway, he posted up a tweet recently within the past 20 hours. The tweet reads, "New posters hot off the presses, designed by our art director Jake Geiger, or Geiger. Cool looking sunglasses emoji, hashtag coming soon, hashtag DLC. And oh my god, you have never been teased so much in your life." As you can see, it's just a picture. They look the same as all the other film posters. They have all the developers' names in the bottom. You can see at the top they have some characters like Jay Pharaoh. You can see the beginning of Seth Green. You have Paul Rubens as Willa Ryder at the bottom. But if you look to the left of Paul Rubens, all you can see is as herself. They actually cut out the full name. It's a complete tease. As we already may think, it's going to be Pam Grier, Foxy Brown. So it should say Pam Grier as herself. Those are the predictions. Let me know if you think they're right or wrong, guys. All the links for the Twitter conversations will be in the description, so if you want to go and check out the images, or if you want to go and check out the conversations or look for them for yourself, go check them out in the description. The next story today, now, I mean, this one is just beyond me. Absolutely crazy. If this is 100% legit, which I do believe it is, Infinity Ward really have outdone themselves with ciphers. Ciphers, something we really didn't think we would find many of within the actual game. Well, a YouTuber and a Twitter user by the name of Hiccupy actually tweeted me the other day. Within this tweet, there were a few images which were what I believe a work in progress of Morse code that was deciphered within Rave in the Redwoods. Yes, no joke whatsoever. This guy has literally spent the last week deciphering Morse code in Rave in the Redwoods. I mean, it's become an obsession for him. He is absolutely putting all in, 100% going for this, and it's absolutely crazy watching this guy decipher this Morse code. Now, I don't know all the locations and all the details. I do know the main part of the Morse code is coming from inside the mess hall. Within the mess hall, there's a particular flashing light. Now, it seems like the guys that are actually working on this Morse code are actually using some software to somewhat decipher it. So not by their eye, but using a software. I'm not 100% sure. I have tried getting in conversation with them, but they're so busy actually trying to decipher it, they just haven't got time. Now, I'm just going to read you out a portion of the Morse code. I've put a few images up on screen so you can see them, full screen if you really want to read them. There's going to be links in the description so you can go over to Hiccupy's channel anyway to actually find them. But I'm going to read a little snippet for you now. Here we go. I'm going to trade your dead bodies at the trading post. Save my uncle from the mine. He is watching you and the guys. Him and his friends burnt my face off at the campfire. Go to the boathouse to grab the keys. Once you find the keys, you'll find me. Once you'll find him, you'll run to a tree. When you find my friend, run away. Once you take the boat, you'll see me floating in the water. There's no point looking for my friend. He's dead in the mine too. Very, very morbid. That very morbid bit was me. So morbid, so crazy. I mean, there's loads of it. Some of it doesn't make sense. It feels like it's trying to build a backstory. Now, I'm not sure what program they're using. You really should go over to Hiccupy's channel. He has made many streams where he is streaming every night, deciphering this Morse code. All links are in the description. Go and show this guy some love. He's putting so much effort into breaking this down, and I do not think he is chasing absolutely nothing, because these are making blatant sentences, and I feel there is so much more to learn about Rave in the Redwoods and its story. And as we already know, they're already building the story with the memory charms as it is, but with this Morse code, it just makes it bigger and deeper. This is absolutely awesome, guys. Hiccupy, go and check him out. So the next story today, we've done all the Easter eggs, or have we? Rave in the Redwoods, we've just completed Ghosts and Skulls 2.0. We've just completed the main, well, we haven't just completed the main Easter egg, but it's been completed, and nonetheless, we are somewhat aware there is another musical Easter egg within the map. But is that it? Now, it's been a while since the release of the Rave in the Redwoods trailer, so a few of you may need a little bit of refreshing, but there are a few things within that trailer that we are yet to actually see within Rave in the Redwoods. And one of those particular things is this tiny clip that I'm putting on screen now. Yes, who are we? Are we a slasher or of some sort? Are we inside a bodysuit? Are we wearing a particular mask? When we tried to debunk this, we thought this was the slasher's mask, so we had a look at the slasher's mask, and the slasher basically just wears a welding mask. When you're in rave mode, he still has the same welding mask on, but you go into a hallucination, so you see the big smiley face with the big crosses on his eyes, but it doesn't change the shape of his actual mask. Now, as you can see in the image now of what we believe to be inside the mask, that would not be the view you would be seeing if he was wearing that particular mask. So if it's not the mask, what is it and who is it? Well, if we look very closely on the hands, we can see a particular jacket that we recognize very well, and it's actually AJ's arms. You can see the blue sort of jumpsuit, tracksuit jacket on his arms. That is AJ's arms. They're not even the same as the slashers, as the slashers are all wrapped in chains and metal. They are nothing alike. So what is this? Is this another Easter egg in Rave in the Redwoods that we have not found yet? Is it some sort of bodysuit that we can wear? Is it some sort of mask we can get? Or is it a particular type of slasher we can become? Nobody really knows, but the hunt continues until Lee Ross confirms we've basically found everything. The hunt continues in Rave and Redwoods. Guys, I'm going to be streaming tonight. If you want to come over, make sure you come over. It will be about 12 AM GMT, that's London time. But guys, come on over and join the hunt. Everybody's minds together at the minute. The community is not that big at the minute, so every little helps, every suggestion helps. Let's find some more stuff. And sadly guys, that is all the news I've kind of got time for. I do actually have more news at the minute, but this video on my screen right now is coming up to 18 minutes long, and I think that's way too long for a video. I wouldn't force you to sit through something like that. So there may be another news video tomorrow, so maybe keep an eye out for that one. But guys, for everybody that made it to the end of the video, you were absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. For everybody that's been coming out, supporting the live streams and all that, thank you. Thank you. It means the absolute world. I love live streaming. I love doing the news. I love doing a mix of both of them. It's humbling. Thank you. I'm not going to do the 50,000 thank yous again. I'm just saying. But we are at the end of the video, so if you don't want to hear my plugs, then leave now. Thank you very much. Before you do leave, we are trying to hit that like goal today of 115 likes. Yeah, we love it. We absolutely love it around here. So before you leave, hit that 115 likes. That will be absolutely awesome. I'll see you later. If you love my plugs, Loot Crate, yes, the monthly subscription box. If you want to save yourself 10% on your next Loot Crate, then use code DAME at the checkout. I think you save 10% on basically everything that you use. You can spend £1,000 there and still save 10%. So yeah, enjoy that little bonus in your pocket. Next up, I'm getting pretty lonely over on Twitter. Where is my fam and jam 2? Please, I have 52,000 subscribers but 1,000 followers on Twitter. Where are you at, homies? At DameAndThatGame. Make sure to come over and follow me. That would be awesome to see you over there. It's a little bit easier to talk to one another. It's a little bit more direct. So please come on over. And guys, my community, my PlayStation community. Yes, come and be part of my PlayStation community. Hunting Easter eggs. We find tips. We share them. We have loads and loads of teams in there. We have over 1,000 members right now, all looking to do Easter eggs, all looking to help each other. It's awesome. Come over. Go to the PlayStation 4, go to the communities, type in DameAndThatGame. It will come up with Infinite Warfare Zombies, DameAndThatGame. Click it, you click follow, and you are part of the G Army. Guys, plugs over, video's done. You're so awesome. This has been another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything that you need to know about zombies. But until the next episode, this is your boy Dame, and I'm out.